Hello, my name is Melissa Hall, and I will be answering the interview questions. The first question was, have you ever given feedback on someone else's design? Have you ever received feedback on your design? The answer to both of those is yes. When I have given feedback to another designer's work, I try to find things that I liked about it that worked, so that when I discuss things that I feel aren't working for the particular design, that it doesn't feel like I'm criticizing them, but rather just what they can do to fix the design. And the reason I do that is because when I've received my feedback that way, I feel like it's taken a bit more to heart, and it's a bit easier to digest, because you're not attacking the person's ability, but you're rather just critiquing what they have presented, and you're acknowledging what they have done well at the same time. The next question is, how would your teammates describe you professionally? Professionally, my teammates would say I'm very business oriented. When I have something to do, I am focused. It gets my attention, but at the same time, I'm easy to work with. I try to keep open lines of communication so that we can discuss what we're working towards, what our visions are for how we're going to work towards it, and how we can collaborate and make a cohesive design or product. Tell me about a difficult project where you overcame a challenge. So I'll start with the project of My Balance, which I presented in my case study. The hardest part of it is, of course, when you're doing user research and trying to gather enough users from your target audience. People were at some points they were in different time zones. They had demanding schedules, so trying to fit in everything, trying to obtain all the research I needed from them within a particular time frame can present a challenge at times, because people aren't always available as quickly as you need them to be, or when you need them to be. So learning to, exercise patience and being adaptable to try to get that information, to get that user research done, has been something that has been a challenge, but I've been able to overcome it. So a question I'd like to ask an interviewer, something that I have in my years of experience, something that I've realized that's important for me as someone looking for a job, is understanding the culture. So a question I would ask is, how would you describe your culture, and are these in line with your core values? This is an important question for me, because the culture is important, because you want to fit in with the organization you're working with, and you also want to work for something where you identify with their core you want to work for a company where you could identify with their core values. So that's a question that I have asked in the past, actually, and I will continue to ask as in my job search in the future.